Hi, this is Sturdy McKee from sturdymckee.com, and I've had a couple calls this past week where we really had to go back to the basic business model, the back of the napkin kind of idea, and see if there was a viable design. And I would recommend that anybody do this before you start a business, but certainly at any point in time when you're struggling or having trouble, if you run the numbers the way we're going to do it here and just see, is it a performance issue or is it a design process type issue? So what we're going to look at here is the Shishi lemonade. I'm going to make 1,000 cups of lemonade, or well, let's start with 200. Okay, and got the COGS, the cost of goods sold. This is simply all the stuff that goes in the cup, in the lemonade. So we've got water, lemons, sugar, ice, all that stuff. Okay, we're going to make a really high quality lemonade, so that's why it's so expensive. We've got organic lemons, we've got, really high-end sugar. We've got spring water that we're using, and we've bought spring water ice or made it. And in any event, our COGS are really high, but we're providing a really high-quality product. And we want a great experience for our customers as well, as we'll go through this. So we want to provide something superior to what the other offerings out there. So our cups, we're going to give them a nice cup. There, it's 10 cents a piece for that. Our overhead, we went down to Home Depot. We bought nice lumber, and we've got paint, and we've got, we made a really great stand with some chairs and stuff. So we've estimated it's going to cost us 55 cents per cup we sell for the overhead expense as well. So our cost per cup is $1.40. Now we're going to set our price at $1. And before you get ahead of me, just bear with me through this. But we're going to set $1 because that's what the competition is doing. And we're going to try to sell for $1. And when we do, there's a problem inherent in that, right? We're going to lose 40 cents per cup. And if we sell 200 cups as we're planning, we're going to lose $80. And if we try to make that up in volume and say, well, but if I sold 500 cups, not only am I going to lose money faster, I'm going to lose more money. And this isn't hypothetical 80 bucks or $200 that we're losing here. This is money out of our pocket. We've got to pay our vendors. We've got to pay for the lemons. We got to pay the sugar. We got to pay for the water, the ice. We got to buy the cups. We got to pay Home Depot for the lumber and for the paint and all this stuff. So this isn't like, oh, we posted a loss on paper. This is, we literally paid more money than we brought in. So now we're going to compare that, because what I get asked kind of in this healthcare arena is, well, if the big corporates can do it, why can't I do it at the same price? Okay, the big corporates, here we're going to have the cheapo lemonade. What they've done is they're using, they're decreasing their COGS, right? So they're using lemon in bulk, they're buying lemon juice in bottles, they're using cheaper cups, they're maybe using tap water and bulk sugar. Their overhead, instead of spending a bunch of money on a really nice facility, they've gone out and maybe painted a banner and done some basic marketing advertising. That's about it. So their cost per cup is only 50 cents. Well, if they charge $1 and their cost per cup is 50 cents, then they're going to make a 50% profit on each cup of lemonade. And if they do that, on the same 200 cups that they sell, they're going to make $100. So we have some choices to make. If we're at Shishi Lemonade and we want to stay Shishi, we can keep our prices, our costs up for our manufacturing, but we're going to have to raise our prices. Conversely, we could decide we're going to call it super premium nice lemonade, and we're going to cut the cost of all the products and the experience and stuff for the customer. But we can't do neither or both, right? So if we keep our costs up, but we raise our price point, we're able to communicate the value and the reason somebody ought to pay the difference that there really is. This is organic lemons, Meyer lemons. We've got really nice, special sugar, we've got spring water, we've got all these things that go into it. We're going to give you a nice cup and experience. You're going to have a great place to sit in the shade and enjoy it. Then we make a case for the higher price, and then people will decide, the market will decide whether you're really delivering the value that they want at that price. But in this scenario, if we're charging $1.40 or rather we're paying $1.40 and we're charging $2.50, then our net per cup is $1.10. So for the same 200 cups as before, where we lost our $80, we can make $220 here on the 200 cups. So let's go and compare this stuff. 200 cups. Here we are. We're trying to compete with the big box or the big retailers or what have you, but our costs are higher because we're providing a superior product. So we're going to end up losing money if we try to play on the same playing field. And this is that old adage with David and Goliath, I've got to do something different. So if I want to keep my costs up, but I can charge a higher price for it, and I can communicate that value and people find it of worth and of value, and they're willing to pay that higher price, then I can still make a profit, and lo and behold, I can even make a greater profit off of that, but I've got to make sure I'm communicating that value. So think about this in whatever business you have, whether it's making robots, or in the rehab industry if you're a physical therapist practice, which are a lot of the businesses I work with. If we're making a superior product or service and we're really delivering something above and beyond what the competition can do, why are we trying to charge the same amount and accept what somebody else tells us versus setting our own price point over here? And think about that in whatever business you're in. If you're trying to compete with the big box and the big corporations who are really working on volume and have a lower cost, how do you do that if you don't lower your costs? So you got to lower your costs, or raise your prices, or some combo thereof, to preserve your profit margin, preserve your cash flow, and make sure that your business survives. I hope that's helpful. If you'd like me to help you out with that, you can jump over to my website, sturdymckee.com. That's sturdy, S-T-U-R-D-Y. I'll have it down below, but sturdymckee.com. Go over there. There's a place even where you can book a 45-minute consult with me for absolutely free, no strings attached. See if I can help you out with your profit margin. Hope that's helpful, guys. Thanks so much.